What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Bios3 Raw TV. And for those of you who have been watching the videos and actually getting something from them and learning from them, that's the whole point of these videos were, okay? They're not to aggravate anybody, challenge anybody, etc. But there was a lot going on that I felt in the fitness industry, bodybuilding, etc., that needed to expose some of the bullshit that's out there. So that's how these things started, and it started at the beginning of the year this year. So for today, what I want to do is address the people who post on my YouTube page, Hodge Twins, Ian, whatever, wherever you post, and you talk shit. And then you say, well, I'm making my own video, I'll make a rebuttal, so you gotta come check out my video on my page to what you have to say because you're wrong. And then I go over there and I look at this video and you look like shit. You look terrible. You look like you've never been to the gym a day in your life. And you tell me I'm eating 500 grams of carbs and I'm doing this and I'm training and I got this split and that split and cardio this, and I'm looking at you going, what? Like, it's like going to a dentist with no teeth. You don't look like you do your job. Or it's like looking at somebody who has no hands and they're going to paint a house. Or it just doesn't make any sense. And you know, like, if you walk the walk and you talk the talk, then I would see. But you're just talking talk that you don't follow the walk. You're just shooting shit out of your mouth. Maybe because you just want to be argumentative. Maybe because you got nothing better to do except watch YouTube and poke fun at people who are successful that have walked the walk. But, you know, there's always the rebuttal. Well, you know, coaches coach and they don't ever look like they did the sport, or they don't. This is not football, okay? This is not football. This is not hockey. A coach can know, if you take this guy and he blocks this guy, then he's going to knock that guy to the way. This guy can come this way. A coach can figure that out strategically. Now, there's no strategy like that when you walk in the gym. You walk in the gym, you try to get a job done. If it doesn't work, you need to figure out how else to get it done. And it's so individual per basis that there's no way someone who's never been in the gym and felt what it feels like to get under the iron, to press 500 pounds, to do whatever, could go tell someone how to do it. They have to have done it themselves, or they're just talking out of their ass because they don't know what it takes. Now, I always tell my clients, and anybody I work with, that I will never ask you to do something that I haven't or wouldn't do myself. And 9 out of 10 times, if it's a new technique or it's a new diet thing, I will use it and do it myself for a period of time to know what it feels like, to know what comes of it, and to know how it reacts, and know how the person thinks, and know how the person feels when they're doing it themselves. Which means that if I ask someone to go no carbs, 0 carbs for 10 weeks, I've done it. And what happens when that person comes to me and says, you know, oh, I'm foggy and I can't think straight, and you know, I'm shaking and I feel awful, I can tell them, look, you're going through a period of adjustment. It's going to last for a couple of weeks. And eventually you're going to come out of it and you're going to feel okay. Or, you know, if someone's eating, you know, a ton of food, I jack up their calories and this, I'm like, I can't take it, I'm so bloated. I say, okay, calm down. What's going to happen is you're going to eat like that for a little while, your metabolism will increase, you'll be able to use more calories, because I know what it feels like. I can speak to them from experience. That's the difference between me and you guys that are trying to shoot your mouths off and make rebuttal videos, and I look at you and say, how can you speak from experience? You don't have any experience with it. You may have read a book. Well, I got one guy I was eating 500 grams of carbs, and I look at him and he's skinny fat. Why are you eating 500 grams of carbs? What could you possibly need that for? You still have a high percentage of body fat. What makes you think that you can come to my page and tell me how wrong I am when maybe you've only tried a couple things yourself, but I've tried every single thing out there before I handed it to someone or gave advice. I've used them all. I've done the fasting, I've done the if it fits in your macros, I've done the high carb, low carb, no carb, I've done high protein, low protein, I've done liquid just shakes diets, I've done drop sets, supersets, 1 rep maxes, I've done 10 to 12, I've done double splits, I've done 2 cardio sessions a day, I've done all that stuff. I have done all of it, so I know how the person feels when they're talking about it, and I know what to say to them, and I know how to get the results by changing it when I have to, because I've had to do it myself. Okay, because you've tried a couple of things and read a couple of books does not mean you are qualified, like a coach, to tell anybody anything. So I hope this clears up a little bit of misinformation around there that, oh, well, you don't have to look like you know what you're doing to know what you're doing. Bullshit. Your body is your best business card when you're in this business. If you don't look like you can do it, that means you haven't done it. That means how are you going to tell a person, stick it out, it gets better? You don't know that because you haven't done it. Think, people. Bios3training@gmail.com. Check out the blog at bios3training.com. We'll see you guys soon, and we're out.